gonna make another video actually. Okay, so I'll make a proper video for this because I keep talking, but I don't say all of it in one go. Basically, I'm not liking this map mission thing. Uh, First of all, this morning, good contracts. I noticed that this one took precedence over the main mission. Down and outbound. Like on the map, I mean. On the map, it would take precedence over that. That's not the case anymore, which is at least something. Oh god, I'm going the wrong thing again. I really feel like this is too bloated, this whole map mission thing. So now I can track this. If I go back. Okay, yes, the main mission is the most tracked. That's fair enough. At least that makes more sense to me that the main mission is tracked more than a contract. However, I just feel this whole thing's bloated. I don't really know how to explain it. I know it takes a knack to just get used to it, but I feel like you're jumping between this thing and then you're jumping between this thing. And sorry, I'm going somewhere with this. So let me think of something stupid again. That's stupid about this. So let's do this egg, right? Map. Okay, that's because I've got the main mission. Right, so I go to, let's say, this side mission. I'm not figuring it. I go to side mission, right? Track mission. So you would think, the path would change on the map because you've changed what one you're tracking. But no, it tracks the illustrious egg one, which is the contract. Because as I said, the contract takes precedence. It took precedence over the main mission this morning, but now they must have fixed that, but it still takes precedence over the side mission. So when I change that, right, from there to there, and then I go to map, I don't necessarily realize that. I looked at that earlier on and thought, oh, okay, that's the Ready to Blow mission. And then I realized, no, I've seen that location multiple times. That's not the Ready to Blow mission. But that's the way it looked to me. Because I switched from that to that. And it's like, you just look at it and think, okay, that must be the path then. So that's one problem. Here's the Ready to Blow mission. It is actually tracked. Like, you have to zoom out, and there it is, okay, but there's no way to get a path to it. And I don't think there's a way to get a path to it. And then other dumb things is, basically, this is the most prominent mission, right? For some reason, the contract is more prominent than the side mission. It's the only one with a path, right? And yet, it's not even coming up. Oh, wait a minute. It is? That didn't do that, Simon. It wasn't like that. That was not like that. Was it? No, no way was it like that. I could have sworn. Or maybe... This is getting a wee bit confusing again. So I thought I already had this planned out in my head of how this was going to go, but it's like, no, it's going weird again. If I click here... Well, that makes sense so far, anyway. Well, no, it doesn't. No, it does make sense. Sorry. It sort of does and it sort of doesn't. Yes, sure, I clicked on the main mission and now it's part of the map. That's great. But I was switching from this to this, though. So again, it's showing me. See, okay, I've noticed a bug there. That was showing me illustrious egg a second ago. And now it's showing me this. This is what it was doing earlier on before I pressed record. That's what it was doing. It was constantly showing me out, down, and outbound. It wasn't changing for anything I selected. A minute ago it said illustrious egg. But even that wasn't really what I wanted to see from it because I would rather see this one. You know what I would rather see? Like, is all the missions. I feel like this whole tab here is completely redundant. I feel like it should be all on the map. Everything that's in this tab, missions, challenges, contracts, except for the replay bit. Maybe the replay bit too, actually. Everything in this tab simply shouldn't be there. And everything should be integrated into this map. And you should simply be able to select it, like track it, right? And if you want to set a map to it, I don't know, double tap or something, and then it sets a map, or a path, sorry. Or this is setting precedence to a contract, and then and here's the other thing that's funny. It's showing me, oh, I don't know if I already just said this, but it's showing me a, a path to this particular contract, but this contract isn't even showing. Now that could be a glitch, because a minute ago it was showing. It did say illustrious egg a second ago, which I guess is something that it did say that. But really, it should say all the missions. It should be on the left side of the map, like a lot of other games have done. It should just say all the missions, and you simply select one, and you go down and select the other one, and it switches the path from one mission to another, and it's really fucking simple. You just move down a mission and you click it. When I click that, it doesn't set a path or anything. The path is stuck on this fucking illustrious egg thing, and again, it's not even coming up. But as I said, it did come up, so it must be a glitch or something, because it did come up for a second there. But as I said, when that illustrious egg thing came up, this didn't come up. This isn't coming up. Ready to blow nut. I mean, for example, at the moment, this is selected, right? And yet it's not saying illustrious egg, but it's showing illustrious egg path. But it is saying down and out, down and outbound. But that one's not even selected. So basically it is showing a mission that's not tracked. That's the one that's coming up, and I know now it can do illustrious egg because I saw that a second ago. So it's not showing the mission that's actually tracked here. It's not representing that on screen. And it's also not showing me the path of the correct mission. I've clicked on ready to blow, but it's for some reason showing me the path of the contract mission. So I'm repeating myself now. And yet, what I find even funnier is, considering that's the one that's most apparent on screen, you'd think that it would be on the left here, but it's not. So the whole thing just feels completely clumsy and badly designed and full of glitches. That illustrious egg thing must have been some sort of glitch, right? It doesn't know what it's trying to track. But even if it had a set illustrious egg, it still doesn't feel right. It should really say, I really feel like this whole thing should just be deleted and replaced. It all moved down here, and then you simply just click from here to here, and every time you click on it, the path changes or something. Or you can have it separately that you can track a few items at the same time, and if you want a path to go to a particular one, then you can like double click it or something, and then it changes color, and then you know that that's the one that's got the path because it's like red or something, and you're like, okay, the path's red and this is red, so that means that's the one I've selected. But the way this is at the moment, this is completely useless. I mean, I don't need the path, okay? It doesn't really fucking matter, but it's just a bit confusing. I was about to go down here thinking this is the ready to blow mission. Because as soon as I changed it, the path changed. And I was like, oh, that's where I have to go. And it was only lucky that I noticed it. It was like, oh, I've seen this one already. In passing, it's like, no, that's not it. So, it's just badly designed. And I don't know why companies do this. Why are, I mean, these companies earn millions, billions of quid or something, and they can't hire smart people to just organize something. The organization, it's not that difficult to organize something. I don't get it. I could organize this in a heartbeat. Maybe not a heartbeat. Maybe if I really tried to organize it, it would probably be a little bit more difficult than I think. But just looking at this right now, I think I could organize this. I think if you just delete this and put it into the map section, it's not even that I'm organizing it. This is just the way other games work. I'm just copying other games. So I just don't get it. It's the stupidest thing. Anyway, rant over. Rant over, I think. I hate when I end the videos and I suddenly realize, oh shit, I should have said that, and I can't be bothered to edit it in. Anyway, that pretty much covers my problem with it. Okay. So that was a 51-minute waste of time. Well, not a waste of time. At least I got my rant recorded that I might put on YouTube. But as for doing anything in the game, I haven't done anything yet. But at least what I've done is I've discovered that this map thing is completely stupid. At least I've done that. And maybe I'm too tired and stuff to be sitting there figuring out game like weapons and missions anyway. I'm a bit wrecked. So at least I figured. And what I need to do is figure out a strategy for getting around this problem. I don't know how. Contracts, missions. Which one's tracked at the moment? I got a map. Look at this. Yeah, I mean that doesn't change, does it? I select this and then I go to map. Go back. I think I have to keep pressing square. And no, it hasn't changed or anything. But the path's changed. It's a stupid side quest. Maybe it's only this particular side quest that's bust or something. Maybe it works the rest of the time. It's only this side quest that doesn't work. I don't know, but I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way to go about doing this. I mean, you can't trust this map, right? You can't trust it. It only tells you one mission. In this case, the main mission. But sometimes, but a minute ago, it told me to let's do a side mission, so you can't really trust what mission it's going to give you. So then, how do you? What is the most efficient way of navigating? Uh, I don't know. It's too difficult to tell. It's just too difficult to tell. Like, because, like, for example, I want to track that. But, but how? I mean, yeah, zoom out, you can see it. And it's not that difficult, you just go, east. But if I do this, though, oh, no button. If I do this, though, it's like, um, I don't know which one. If I do this, though, it's like, where the hell am I going? The blue one? Okay, I do know, sorry, I'm just getting hungry. But, well, the orange one. No, wait. It's taking me to that. Right. Hold on. Switch back to this. Okay, the orange one's not taking me there. But the blue one's taking me there. But you don't see the blue one on the map. Oh, and the blue one is still taking me here. I keep forgetting that. Right. So the contracts are always taking precedence, it seems. So there's no pathway to this side mission. What's the... It's just stupid, okay? It's just fucking retarded to have this whole thing about a path and echolocate, not echolocation like a dolphin or something, but the echo. Let's call it echolocation. The echolocation thing. Uh, you know, It's just stupid to have that incorporated into the game and not even get it right. Like, it won't create a path to this mission. It it's taking precedence, giving you paths to this mission when it shouldn't. When it should be taking giving you a path to. Well, I would assume side missions are more important than contracts, but that's just my opinion. But I don't know. That's just something I would have thought. Maybe not. Well, they seem to be worth more things, so I think yeah, I think they are more important. Uh, so the fact that the contract's taken up, maybe it's because of that the contract got there first or something. Maybe it doesn't always behave like this, but for the most part, this is just stupid. This is just really stupid. I would love to be able to set a path to each and individual mission and see it on the left beside me like this. And I just can't. I can't set a path to this. It would just be nice. It just means that one of the core features of the game is this echo thing, and you can't necessarily use it, or it's slow to use it because you have to double check what the path actually is. You select a mission, and you right. So here's what you do: if it actually worked, you select your mission, and then you simply press the button, and then you follow the path. That's what you do. That's all you do. You select a mission, you follow the path. But because it doesn't work right, because you don't know which mission it's actually picking, that means you have to go through this rigmarole of sitting there going, okay, so I selected the mission, but I don't see the path going towards the mission. Okay, the path's actually going towards a different mission. Okay, that's not going towards the right mission, right? So then there's no point even using the path, right? Or maybe it is going towards the right mission, but still you have to check that to be sure. And that's what's stupid about it. Over and out. My rant is definitely over this time.